Greetings, RC model geeks, and here we are in the shed yet again for part 5 of the Hobbyking Pietenpol Aircamper build. So this morning I have bolted the wing on with the struts. You can see it there. Mainly so I can get the alignment of the tailplane correct, because we're going to be gluing that tailplane on today and the vertical fin and everything else, and hopefully we'll pretty much get this this wrapped up, as long as we don't get too many interruptions and things like that. Things I've got to do, I've got to glue the hinges into the tailplane there, the vertical fin, and the same on the horizontal stabilizer and elevator. At the moment they're just sort of trial fitted in there, so I'm going to do that first, get all that glued up. As you can see, I've already cut the covering away here, ready for gluing in, and also on the tail, or on the vertical fin rather. I marked off where the top of the wood comes to, and then I've cut below that so that we don't get any bare wood showing when it all slots in there. And I did the same on there as well. So that's the first job for the day, is to get all those hinges glued in. One other thing I want to look at is how this wing is bolted on. I don't know if you can see there, but basically there's some soft balsa stuck on top of the ply fuselage, and of course when you do the screws up, it just crushes that soft balsa. So I'm going to just look at clearing that balsa out around where the screw goes in, so it's got a nice hard surface to bolt down to. So we'll see if we can do something about that as well. So back with you when I've had a bit of a play around with this thing. Okay, so I've got the wing off again, and thought we'd have a look at where these bolts go into. Now you can see that soft bolts are actually through the covering, but you can also see where the bolt is just pulling into it. Now behind that soft balsa is 2 lots of ply, and you know that is what the bolts really want to snug up to, rather than the spongy foam. So we're going to create some pockets so that the heads of the bolts actually snug up against the ply, and that will recess them and make it look a bit nicer anyway. So I'm going to look at a way of doing that. Okay, here is my modified holes. So basically I've just created a pocket in the bit of balsa that's stuck over the ply, and now those cap head bolts go straight in and sit nice and flush, and which means you're going to do them up tight as well, because where you had the soft balsa before, basically the cap head bolts were just squashing up the balsa rather than going up to something tight like the plywood that was underneath. So there you go. So they're all in there, and they're all nice and flush, or as flush as they're going to be, which looks a hell of a lot nicer than those sticky out things. So what I'll do is I will just run a little bit of super glue into those pockets I've created, and then I'll just paint them silver. Not that it's really needed, but you know, it'll just blend them into the covering better. Right, I decided not to do what I was going to do today, and I just thought I'd play around with some litho plate just for a giggle, just to go around these holes here, and over the windscreen that I've made. Oh, and I also did a little cap at the top there. Yes, so that's been the sum total of my efforts today. Oh, and there's on the other side as well. Yes, yeah, I was going to do the wing, and Bix the Phil came over, and other stuff got in the way. So you know, rather than put the bolt the wing back on and glue the tail in, I thought I would just do some small fiddly bits, and let me tell you, doing this took forever. Yeah, so to get that that little windscreen on there and solid took a hell of a long time. Yeah, so yeah, not much more to add today. It's nearly sort of 5 o'clock, and that's all I've done. But yeah, it's getting closer and closer with every day. I'm sure this will be finished by the weekend. We'll have to see, won't we? Yeah, and that's it really. Nothing more to add. So like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. See you all soon.
Thank you for watching Captain Rob's RC Model Geeks. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like button. If you want to see more of the same type of videos, don't forget you can subscribe. If you want to support us, you can use PayPal. paypal.me/RC Model Geeks. If you want to contact us, you can email us rcmodelgeeks@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.